Coming up.
Tesla.
No hands, no feet.
The car can do almost anything.
Elon Musk's massive headache.
How serious is this investigation?
How many more chances do they get?
How his dream for a self-driving car
Autopilot became confused, ran straight into a concrete barrier.
is crashing out of control.
Dead as hell.
How many more people have to die?
That's next on 60 Minutes.
For all of his futuristic vision and entrepreneurial drive, Elon Musk's bold mission to build a fully autonomous car is stalling. His company Tesla is facing increasingly serious questions about the safety of its self-driving technology. A major investigation by US regulators has linked Tesla's Autopilot feature to hundreds of crashes, many of them fatal. They say drivers have been lulled into a false sense of security about the cars that simply isn't matched by reality. And it gets worse. There are also accusations Musk and Tesla talked up the self-driving capabilities so much they may have committed fraud by misleading investors and consumers.
They make for uncomfortable viewing. Videos that show Teslas careering out of control. For this high-tech car maker, the crashes and the controversy keep on coming. An alarming number of them linked to Tesla's self-driving technology.
911, what is the status of your emergency?
It was just a wreck, a head-on collision right here. Oh my God almighty.
I thought the car was going to stop, and it didn't. It was like a white explosion, a cloud.
Elon Musk is the tech visionary who, for years, has been selling the dream of a self-driving future.
Well, the car will be able to take you anywhere you want, well, ultimately 10 times safer than if you're driving it yourself. It's going to just completely revolutionize the world.
But almost a decade on, his promises still seem a long way from being realised.
Part of Tesla's success is it was wrapped up in the cult of Elon, for better or worse. And for a long time, that was for better. For now, it's not so clear how this turns out.
Associate Professor Phil Koopman of Pittsburgh's Carnegie Mellon University is an expert in smart car safety. He's been closely following the twists and turns of the Tesla story right from the start.
People have obviously been swept up in the Tesla cult, as you say. Has he been selling a dream?
I think he's been selling a dream, and that there's been a lot of positives out of that. We have electric vehicles all over the place, and we never had that. But my main concern is to make sure that while these vehicles can provide benefits, they also can have big safety issues. And I want to make sure the safety issues get resolved as we go down this path.
A fatal crash involving a Tesla
related to the autopilot mode.
The safety of Tesla's self-driving technology, first known as Autopilot, has long been under scrutiny. But now, America's road safety regulator has issued some damning findings. Over a period of just 15 months, in 2022 and 2023, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration identified 467 crashes linked to failures of the self-driving system. Of those, 13 crashes were fatal. The company now implicated in dozens of contentious deaths.
People are not paying attention, and we've seen fatalities because of this.
Wow, oh my God, okay.
Tesla says its self-driving technology should only be used in certain scenarios, and that drivers still need to be aware and have their hands on the wheel at all times.
Yet another driver caught on camera apparently asleep at the wheel.
The issue, says Phil Koopman, is not so much the actual tech, but human nature.
They're calling them self-driving when they're really not. You have a human driver who's supposed to be in charge of the vehicle. You have increasingly capable automation. And this automation acts sort of like it's really driving, even though it's not really. And Some people have sort of drunk the Kool-Aid and decided this thing's really driving itself and giving it a little bit too much trust, more than they really should. And it's important to realize human beings are wired this way. It's not a matter of moral failing or something if you overtrust it. That's just what people do. And every once in a while, something bad happens as a result.
Lulled into a false sense of security.
Automation complacency is the term people use, and that's pretty much it.
Critics say the idea that Tesla's cars are perhaps more capable than they actually are has been planted by Elon Musk himself, time and time again.
This may sound a little complacent, but I almost view it as like a solved problem. Like, we know exactly what to do, and we'll be there in a few years.
I think we're basically less than 2 years away from complete autonomy.
Wow.
Complete. Safer than a human.
We're still on track for being able to go cross-country from LA to New York by the end of the year, fully autonomous.
By end of next year, self-driving will be at least 100 to 200% safer than a person.
I'm extremely confident of achieving full autonomy and releasing it to the Tesla customer base next year.
They're the persuasive and unfulfilled predictions of the world's best car salesmen. But raising questions about Musk and Tesla's achievements can come at a cost.
I know that I've been pushed back on, and some of my friends have been pushed back on pretty hard for simply saying the truth about what's going on with Tesla.
So that's Tesla getting in touch with you and saying, what, you need to back off?
Oh, it's never that direct. It's more things happen, emails are exchanged, online things are done, and for every person it's different. So this is just the kind of thing that's been going on.
One of the biggest mistakes people generally make, and I'm guilty of it too, is wishful thinking. You know, like, you want something to be true, even if it isn't true. And so you ignore the real truth because of what you want to be true. This is a very difficult trap to avoid.
Just this week, the US Justice Department launched an investigation to see if statements made by the company about driver assistance technology qualify as fraud. For Elon Musk, what happens next could have far-reaching consequences.
So how serious is this investigation? I mean, is Tesla in real trouble here from federal authorities?
The federal authorities are asking for a lot of data, and we'll see where that goes. Tesla was supposed to remedy it the last time around. By all accounts, that didn't really happen. And the question is, how many more chances do they get before some sort of hammer comes down? I mean, the government could just say, you're not allowed to use Autopilot anymore. It could go there, but I think we're a long way from that.
And how many more people have to die?
That's an open question, and I hope it's not a lot more, but we're still seeing the crashes happen.
Hello, I'm Amelia Adams. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our extra minute segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au and the 9Now app.